First impressions are important. Oftentimes when you're introduced to something new for the first time, these first few moments could play a very critical role in deciding whether something falls flat or sticks with you. In the world of gaming, this introduction to an experience manifests itself in a console startup screen. Startup screens help you mentally prepare for the gaming experience you're about to have. It's basically the console sitting you down and saying, "Hey, you're in my house now, so buckle up, bitch." Back in the days of BS, before startups, things were a lot simpler. You'd pop your greasy cartridge into a crusty system and boom, there's your game, which was certainly fine. However, as gaming evolved, consoles would start to have home screens and more advanced user interfaces. This meant that the console would have to load more data in order to boot up, which also meant that something interesting needed to fill this loading time. I wonder what that could be. I think one of the earliest startup screens most people can remember, including myself, is the one for the original PlayStation. I mean, just picture this. It's Christmas Day, 1995, and your stepdad Henry just got you one of these suckers. Your little gamer brain can't handle the excitement, so you rip it open, plug it in, and as you turn it on, you see this. Holy shit, I'm in the future! Now this was the way to get people hyped to play your system. Overall, nothing too crazy, but the sound and visuals punched. Which kinda makes you wonder, how is Sony gonna follow up a console like this? Yeah, I think I need to check my pants. The first PlayStation made you feel like you'd just been given access to the Matrix, but this one just made you think, holy shit, I'm in the Matrix! Yeah, that's right, the PlayStation 2 red-pilled you, man, holy shit! And it wasn't just Sony that was hitting you with these existential masterpieces, just look at what Sega did for the Dreamcast. Yo, where the fuck am I? You can see that some companies wanted their systems to instill a sense of wonder and intrigue in their console, while others made you think, holy shit, I'm playing Xbox! I mean, seriously, I know this is the console that revolutionized the shooter genre with Halo, but did they really need to go this hard in gamer bro territory? I'm not complaining, it's just that I was more of a 360 kid, so maybe I'm partial to the sleek startups we had on that console. But hey, we can't make a video about console startups without checking in with our boys over at Nintendo. Of course I have a soft spot for Nintendo. Is it really a surprise, seeing that I used the GameCube starting screen for the intro of this video? Come on people, keep up! I mean, just look at this thing. I don't know a single soul who doesn't get hyped to this. And it doesn't even end there. There's more reasons to love the GameCube startup screen. Nintendo, being the cheeky people they are, decided to add additional startup sounds if you press the Z button on the controller. If you did it on a single controller, you got this goofy sound with a kid laughing at the end. But if you had friends and did it on 4 controllers at the same time, you'd be initiated into Nintendo's blood cult. Obviously, the GameCube was awesome, which made my younger self eager to see what the Wii had in store for us when we got it a few years later. What? You know what? Let's actually circle back around to Microsoft before the video ends and address the elephant in the room. PC gaming is huge these days, and as someone who grew up playing stupid Flash games on Miniclip and co-op on LEGO Star Wars with my friend Ryan, while simultaneously trying to understand how the hell to use WASD because I was 6, and why did Ryan always get the fucking arrow keys? Jesus Christ! I was very used to being greeted by the Windows startup screen. This startup would change with new installments of Windows, much like a new console. While the visuals of these screens are imprinted in my brain, it was really the sound that made them so impactful. If you thought turning on a PS2 made you feel existential, turn on a computer running Windows 95. These sound bites have transcended the software they were created for. Many of them are used in memes today. Heck, sometimes when I wake up, I can almost hear the Windows XP sound play. Maybe I am in the Matrix. This is all to say that while the consoles I've played on over the years have left a lasting impression in my mind, a lot of nostalgia can be attributed to the feeling of booting it up for the first time. Nowadays, things feel really fast-paced. Everybody's just trying to grab at your attention. When you have the time to sit down and play a game, you just want to be present there for a while. So when I pop my copy of Wind Waker into my GameCube and boot it up, I feel like I'm 6 years old again. ready to discover the Great Sea all over again. Fuck, I booted up the Wii and now I'm in purgatory.